Hi guys, welcome. I am here for the second live stream of the day. I will answer the questions in the order that they received. Super chats and PayPal donations, $1.99 or more, we'll skip the line. Um, Let me see if I can pull the chat up. What do you think there? Beautiful Aries love. You may be feeling a little bit unsuccessful and unappreciated around love these days. You may even have sharp words with somebody close to you. But that's all going to change coming up. You have the Eight of Wands here, which suggests that things could change overnight and you could have a wish that comes true around love. There's the Magician here, which means you can manifest just about anything that you want. And you have some spontaneous, carefree times coming up in the future with somebody that you should be having a good time with. So I don't know what's going on in your love life right now, but it should be after a period of feeling kind of less than enthused, things should get better quick. All right, let's see. All right, we are up to Bonita Love. All right. Okay, so coming up over the next couple of weeks, because I know most of us are under lockdown, when the lockdown lifts, you should be at the right place at the right time. If you're not with anyone right now, you could be meeting somebody out of the blue, walking away from things in the past that no longer serve you, and you have something to celebrate around a new love. Of course, if you're with someone right now, you could be rekindling your love or your relationship, but you're laughing at me, silly. But this is going to take place in a couple of weeks. You also have a wish around love coming in and someone from your past returning. If you're not with anyone, an ex-love can come back, or somebody who you knew from your past can come back, and it can turn into a love in the future. There's also somebody around you, it could be the person coming back from your past, that is going to present you with an offer that you're not going to be able to refuse. And the weight of the world slips off your shoulders and you start to move forward feeling like you have the wind at your back and you're not like running against the wind. So things should be looking up for you too in the next couple of weeks. Sue, how does Adam feel towards me? Yeah, you talking? Yeah? You slept all afternoon. You were lazy? That's all right. You want this thing here? There you go. Yes? Adam thinks that you're creative. He thinks that you're well balanced. He thinks that you're constantly evolving and growing. He thinks that you are a hard worker, spontaneous, carefree, intuitive. Hardworking comes up again. Incredibly smart. He respects you a lot. He thinks that you're very intuitive. Stephanie, what's coming for love for me? Okay, what's coming in for love? What's coming in for love? Okay, you may be walking away from something that's no longer working for you. And it could be with a water sign. Well, it could be that you're walking away from the water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. Or it could be you walk away from someone first and then you meet the water sign, or things with the water sign take off. There may be a small vacation or a day trip somewhere, or you may be planning once this ban is lifted to go somewhere overnight just to kind of get away. It would be a good thing. Feeling prepared to move forward and your love life does move forward. Once this stupid ban, you know, and this virus and everything gets the hell out, things are going to start to pick up for a lot of people. You also have a Capricorn around you. So you may have to choose between a water sign and a Capricorn. Now, you can have a water sign, a Capricorn, and an Aquarius. Or it could be the Capricorn is born on the cusp of Aquarius. Or it could be that you have the choice between the water sign and the Capricorn, and this is a wish that comes true. The star card could be a wish, but it also could be an Aquarius. We got to see who else comes in. Moving forward, you may have some money coming in, or money may start to flow a little bit more freely over the next couple of months, and feeling a little bit more financially secure comes up as well. Moon, why did I have the experience I did with the Holy Spirit? Well, it looks like if you've been feeling weighed down or anxious over something, it was a sign of relief, or that you're either on the right path or good things are coming. Things are moving forward quickly with the Chariot here, and also feeling like you made it to the top of the mountain. The world is at your feet. So if you've recently been going through a really rough time, it was a sign that better things are ahead, you're on the right path, and things are going to move forward quickly for you. This is not forever. This is going to pass. It also could be a reconnection to your faith. Have you been feeling like lack of faith lately? Or like, you know, everything sucks kind of thing, which sometimes I go through. It could be kind of reconnecting you to your faith. Krista, will I see Jay tomorrow, or should I decline the offer? Okay. Should I decline the offer? I don't think you should decline the offer. I think that if the offer still stands, you should see him tomorrow. Adriana, am I going to marry this man? I'm only getting a 33% chance that you're marrying this person, but it could be that it's far off in the future and that it's not happening now. There is a lot of strength and adventure around the situation, so there is room for growth and there's always possibility. It just doesn't look like it would be anything that would be happening right now. Adriana, what is he going to approach me and how? You've got air communication coming in, which would mean to me some type of a message. That's how he would reach out to you. And it could be in 7 days, 7 weeks, or the month of July. Or 7 days, 7 weeks, or the month of July can present significant improvements in the situation, or something significant can happen at those times. 7 around it. Sweet thing. Kenneth saw me smiling at Dee. How did he feel? Weak, concerned, a little bit stressed out. The Tower in reverse is like a minor disaster. It's not a huge deal, but it's like something that's uncomfortable. Moon rising, time frame on future husband, his looks and personality. You can meet the person sometime at the beginning of next winter. personality would be loving, strong, fiery, hardworking, stable. Slow and steady wins the race. They may be a Taurus. Could be a Taurus. Spontaneous, but very well grounded. So even though they're very well grounded, they may like out of the blue want to do something fun, but normally they're very well grounded. They're attractive, lucky, hardworking comes up again. They may have dark hair and dark eyes, and they may be very tall or taller than average. Sweet thing. Ken opened up to me yesterday what's to come. Okay, what's to come with Kenneth? What's to come with Kenneth? Well, things could change out of the blue, or you could be hanging out with him or spending more time with him out of the blue. Something happens out of the blue that you don't expect. There's going to be more conversations too. More conversations. Be careful. The Empress is here. So the Empress is a good omen. It's favorable. It's love, abundance, prosperity, but it's always a chance of the birth or the conception of a child. If you don't want one, just be careful. And you guys are going to be prepared. So I think there's more to come, and you'll both be prepared for it and ready. Ashmita, when will RJ call me? Could be sometime in the next 2 weeks. Stephanie, do you see me walking away from T? And if so, when and how will he feel? No, I don't think you're walking away from him. Not now, anyway. No aces. It wouldn't be happening anytime soon. Ashmita, will RJ come back to the UK? It could be sometime between next November and the beginning of the year. Susie, is he interested in someone else? No, he's not. L, general for the next 2 weeks. There may be focus on a new business or a new money-making something. It could be something that you do on the side, something that, some kind of a new project that has to do with money and feeling very successful around it or feeling well-balanced around it. It also looks like you may have somebody may come in and want to do something out of the blue adventurous. I don't know where you live, but it may be something like skydiving, parasailing, something out of the blue that you're like, well, I've never done that before. What the hell? Let's give it a shot. Arguments and an old wound move into the past. So if you've been arguing or someone has recently done something that hurt you, you're putting that behind you. You're not focused on it anymore. It moves into the past. You may not feel like you have many choices, but moving forward, somebody from your past is coming back. Somebody from your past is coming back, and if you're not with anyone right now, there could be an air sign around you that's interested in you, Aries, Gemini, or Libra. Somebody else is interested in you that's around you right now, and you have no idea, like you just don't see them, but they may be stepping out of the shadows. And then there also may be talk about or planning a trip across water, to water, or around water coming up in the near future. Stephanie, time frame, future husband, looks, and personality. You know, you guys, like with the I can't really tell people like who they're going to marry, when they're going to meet them, or what they look like. I mean, the thing is like people change. So I would rather answer next, like questions about next significant relationships, because, I mean, what if you don't get married for another 15 years? It doesn't mean that every relationship that you have between now and then is worth nothing. And people's looks change, you know? Somebody may be skinny now and then they may be working out and they put muscle on and they could look different. So I'm always afraid when I answer these types of questions that they may not be accurate in the future. The next person looks like they're going to be adventurous and relatively tall. I'm not seeing marriage coming up anytime soon, so I wouldn't, I'm not seeing marriage come up anytime soon, so I don't think it's going to be within like the next year or two. It may take longer than that. There's a Libra here that may be significant, or it could be that this person works around law. They're a police officer, a lawyer, something like that. Has something to do with enforcing law, security guard, something like that. Somebody who's very successful. He may also have dark hair and dark eyes. He may be physically muscular, very successful. And he may have green eyes. His eyes might be green. But like I said, there's too much that may happen between now and then. You know, I don't like those questions. Adriana, when he comes back, are things going to improve quickly? Things do improve, but it may take some time. It might take some, may take time. It may take some work. Adriana, how's he going to express his feelings? Air communication. He's going to start off by, it's going to be some type of a message, direct message, text message, something like that, to open the door until he gets comfortable. A lot of guys are not comfortable with talking about their feelings. So sometimes like hiding behind the keyboard is easier for them. I don't know. Moon, I'm a musician. What does Source want me to know? Let me go to these cards. Page of Water, intuitive, sensitive, artistic, and friendly. A new person enters your life. A relationship begins a new phase, heightened psychic abilities. The Star, Archangel Jophiel, happy times. Make positive and optimistic long-term plans. You're on the right path. Ego, Archangel Jophiel, a false sense of entrapment, being overly focused on material things, negative or fear-based thoughts. You're on the right path, but don't let fears stop you. L, may you tell me anything about my move? Is it like you're changing your home, like you're moving from one state to another kind of a move? Is the person from my past that's coming back a Libra or an Aries? Let's see. You know what? When Six of Cups shows up, it doesn't have to be somebody that's an old love. It's somebody that you know from the past. So it can be somebody you went to elementary school with, or it could be somebody that you worked with 10 years ago. It doesn't have to be somebody that you were involved with. The move is going to be good. There's celebration around a new beginning, feeling like you made it to the top of the mountain. I think the move is going to put you in a much better place. Actually, the person from the past looks like they may be an earth sign, a Taurus, Capricorn, or a Virgo. Adriana, what's coming to me? Your intuition is getting really strong. Strengthening of your intuition, plus you have a wish that comes true. You're going to feel like you have the world at your feet moving forward, and there's going to be somebody that comes in, or some kind of fun, adventurous happening coming up in the near future. I mean, I feel like we're all kind of stuck right now because we're trapped with this virus in the house, but when that lifts, I think that you're going to be doing something fun and out of the ordinary. It could be just with friends, but it's going to be something that's going to be really fun and out of the ordinary. You know, it's not like going to the movies. Moon, when I write music, I feel like I channel messages. You do. Yeah, you definitely do. Yep, there's definitely a spiritual connection. First of all, music is spiritual to begin with, so we already know that. But musicians, artists, anybody like that, they're spiritually connected. Well, yeah, you agree? Do you agree with that? Are you going to be a musician or are you going to be an artist? We don't know yet. We're not sure. Maybe you'll be both. Oh, we don't know what the wish is that comes true. It's going to be something that you've been hoping for a while comes true. Let's see. It could have something to do with work, or it could have, I mean, not work, love, or it could have something to do with travel. And it would make you feel much more balanced, and you would be feeling like a whole new person. But when the cards show up that a wish comes true, it can be for anything. And sometimes it's something that you don't even, you haven't thought about in a while, and then all of a sudden it happens. Like, that's the way law of attraction tends to work, though. It could be something that you were focused on last year and you kind of forgot about it, and then bang, all of a sudden it comes true. Anna, what's going on today with Christopher? What's going on with Christopher? Well, today it looks like he's feeling a little bit unsuccessful and a little bit out of balance. I don't know what's going on with him. He looks like he's a little aggravated today. Unfocused, unprepared. He's not connecting to his intuition, so he may be kind of like living in his ego right now, and he's like anxious or depressed over something. Something is weighing on his mind that's worrying him. He'll get past it, though. I feel like a lot of people are in funky spaces, especially people, a lot of people don't like to be trapped at home. TD, anything good coming my way? I feel down and stuck. Join the club. We all feel like that. Hey, what's going on over there? Yeah, you're laughing? Yes, something good is coming your way. You got an offering of love coming in, feeling like you made it to the top of the mountain, and all 10 cups being full. So once we get past all of this virus crap, it's like I feel like everybody right now has got weights on their ankles and nothing, like we're all stuck and we can't do anything. It's very, very frustrating. Anna, did he lie to me about where he was going? Or did he lie to me about where he was going? Hey! I got a 70% chance that he lied. Or maybe he left something out, or he didn't tell you the whole story. 70% chances there's a piece of it missing. So it may not be an entire lie, but there may have been a piece of something left out. Oh damn, this connection slipped off. I mean, why does it have to happen? Oh, sucking your thumb. Great. That's great. It's cute, but you're not supposed to do that. Going to town on that thumb. Miss Rosie, is A in a committed relationship or is he single? Okay. Is A in a committed relationship? I don't think he's in a committed relationship, no. Seashell. Does Wes like Mar romantically or sexually? What's the matter, bub? Yes. L. What is Jay coping? How is Jay coping when going through these items? How is Jay coping when going through these items? What the heck is going on over there? All right, I don't know what they're going through, but it looks like there may be a lot of money involved. It may look like there's some happiness around it, but feeling a little bit unsuccessful. So it could be some mixed emotions. There's also some anxiety around this situation. Feeling a little bit anxious. Come here, baby. Come here, come here, come here. Oh, oh. You want to say hello? You say hello? Maybe you need to burp? You need to burp? Girl. You want to go on your belly? Do you see yourself? You got to be so serious. Why are you so serious? Crack a smile, kid. All right, go ahead. Tummy time. Tummy time. Your girl used to suck her toes. That's hysterical. I mean, so cute, but it's a bit habit. I mean, I used to suck my thumb. So that's probably where she's getting it from. But you know what? It's a bad habit, but it's really cute. Choco. How does Ramon feel about me? Feels that you're attractive, well-grounded, you don't hold yourself back, you're nurturing, kind, you have good karma, or you're very honest and fair. Honest comes up again. Passionate, intuitive, attractive, constantly evolving, and authentic. We are also donating 10,000 units of scrubs to the frontline doctors and nurses at the Javits Convention Center. Oh, pardon me. Pardon me, little mama. All right, let's go back up to the top. I think I made it through all the super chats. Lonnie, how does Dominic feel about our conversation last night? How was Dominic feeling about our conversation? Well, mixed emotions. A little bit regretful, but yet hardworking. So there may be regret around the situation that you discussed, but he's working hard to either fix things or move forward from it. He feels grounded, balanced, happy, and like he's made it to the top of the mountain, so there could be a sense of relief. Vicky, Richard and his girlfriend's relationship currently, are they still happy, and is it gonna last? Oh no, my Fitbit died. It doesn't show that they're incredibly happy. It actually shows that somebody may be really jealous. One person may be very jealous of the other, or may think that the other person is not being honest. I don't think this relationship stands the test of time. Mihak 503, general for the week. What's the matter, Bubby? You like to be on your belly? So this week you should be feeling like you can breathe a sigh of relief, or like you're making it to the top of the mountain. Feeling like things have changed or are changing for the better. You may be spending time hanging out with a Virgo or talking to a Virgo. There also may be a creative project around you that you're working on that gives you a lot of satisfaction. There may be some decisions that you need to make over the course of the week, but by the end of the week, you're definitely feeling happy. There's definitely a lot of happiness coming in around you. Yes, baby. Yes, baby. Sonia, will I be able to marry the person I love in my 33 or 34? And will I have kids? Because it's weird. I love kids, but I don't feel it. I know it may sound awful, but I don't know. No, it first of all doesn't sound awful. Not everybody is made for kids. I have plenty of friends that do not want kids, never wanted kids. And then the heartbreak of it is that there are some people that really do want kids and can't have them, or they don't have them. And sometimes, you know, like you may not. I mean, I have friends too, like that I've known like from high school that hated kids, and they grew up, they got married, and they have kids, and they love children now. So sometimes, you know, you just haven't gotten there yet. And if you don't ever get there, that's fine too. You don't have to have kids. The thing is that with life in general, I mean, we grow so much. Like, that's why the marriage questions are really hard to answer. Because, like, for me, when I was when I was growing up, 8, 9, 10, 12, 15 in high school, I thought, oh, I'm going to get married immediately and I'm going to have 4 kids and I'm going to have a big house and I'm going to be very successful. It doesn't happen like that. I mean, I've never been married. And if somebody were to tell me that I was never going to get married when I was like 18 or 20, I would have been really upset, but I probably wouldn't have believed them. But I've never been married. Doesn't mean that I'm never going to get married, but now to me, marriage is not that important. I mean, I'm older, I already have a baby. You know, like when you're 20 and you're just starting out and neither one has anything, you're in a different situation. But once you get to a certain point and you know, you own your own house and you have kids and he's got kids and you know, all it becomes really is it's a legal thing. Now all you're doing really is giving your rights away, at least here in the United States, the way it is that your husband will be able to make decisions for you if you become incapacitated. And if you die, he gets all your stuff, like that kind of stuff. I mean, but otherwise, like to me, I know it's a legal thing, right? I mean, it's not really so much about being in love because if you're young, you know, like you're already established. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. I just feel like as you get older, but I feel like it's less important. If I was 20, it would be a different story. So I don't think that if you don't want kids, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. And a lot of people choose not to have kids. And then it may happen at some point and you may feel differently. Um, I don't see marriage coming in for you right now. I don't know how old you are right now, so it may not be over the next couple of years. But once again, like a significant relationship, like that's why it's hard to read marriage. And I say this all the time. My aunt's sister, she was married young. I don't know, yeah, very young. I don't know, maybe 19, 20, something like that. She was young. She got divorced, and maybe she was divorced a few years, maybe 5 years. I don't really know how long, but it was long enough that I was like 8 or 9 before I remember meeting her husband. And I remember her from like the time I was like 3 or 4. And then they lived together. They've been living together for years. Ever since they got back together, they never got married. They're divorced. So as a card reader, how do you read that? She would come up to me, if I read her, she would come up as a married woman. She's been committed to him, living with him for years. Legally, they are divorced. So, you know, like when people ask questions like that, it's very difficult, especially like, who am I going to marry? Well, what if you don't get married for 10 years, but in between the 10 years, you have 5 significant relationships? Though those relationships count, not just the one that you marry. A lot of times, the person that you marry is not even as significant. I mean, I've seen people like they've been with somebody for 10 years, have a great relationship with them. That ends, they get married to somebody else, and in 6 months, it's over. So, like, marriage is not like the be all end all when you're looking at it as a card reader, you know? I think there's more to living every moment and living things out in the fullest now. You know, like somebody once said to me, I'm not a sports fan, but this was the example that they used. If you knew that the Giants were going to win every game, would you bother going to the game? Would you bother watching the game? And I guess most people would feel like, no, like what's the point in watching it if you know what's going to happen? So I think that's why card reading sometimes can be leave a little bit to the imagination because you don't always know. And then there's crazy shit that happens. Like you date somebody when you're 20, you break up, you marry someone, he marries someone, everyone gets divorced, and then 20 years later you end up together. So how do you read that? You know, it's like if we look at it at the moment, it's like, no, you're not ending up with this guy. But long term, maybe you are because he comes back at some point. But even then, it might not last forever. So yeah, there's a lot, you know. a lot of, you got to be really open-minded when it comes to readings. Fatih, will I communicate with the Taurus this week? I'm not confident that you're going to communicate this week. Maybe next week will be a little bit stronger. Camilla, how does the Libra feel towards me? Can I put you down now, little one? You all right? Want to sit in the princess seat? Oh, bless you. Oh, bless you. Mwah. Uh-oh, you got a little snotty in the nose? Let's wipe that. Okay, it's okay. It's okay, I got it. I'll help you out. I'll help you out. All right, how is the Libra feeling towards me? How's the Libra feeling? She looks at me like I'm crazy. I'm sure she's going to think I'm nuts. The Libra thinks that you're well-grounded yet spontaneous. They think that you don't hold yourself back. You go after whatever it is that you want and that you're successful. You're incredibly smart, attractive, well-balanced, well-rounded. Successful comes up again. And well-prepared. And also strong and courageous. Yes, baby. Yes, baby. Galaxy, when will David talk to me? All right, when is David going to be talking? Could be within the next 6 days. 6 days to 6 weeks, there should be communication coming in. Yes, Mama. Uh-oh, what just went flying? Was that the binky? I'm going to have to watch it now. It hit the floor. I'm very lackadaisical about vacuuming because Dylan hates the vacuum. I'm going to plug this phone in. He hates the vacuum, and I know that I should vacuum more often, but it really upsets him, and I don't like to upset Dylan. Afia, what does Linford really want from this connection? What does Linford want from the connection? He's not 100% sure. He kind of goes all over the place. Like sometimes he feels like he wants passion, and then other times he feels like he's backing up. It looks like a minor little tower moment can happen, but then celebration comes in. He's not sure what he wants. He's not ready to let it go, but he's not ready to take it to the next level either. It's sort of like a wait and see kind of thing, which is very frustrating, but that's what comes up right now. Doesn't mean it can't change. Moon. Why do I keep seeing the number 3? The number 3 has to deal with what they usually say is the Holy Trinity in whatever, like any religion really that has it, or it has to deal with spirituality. I think I have it here on my phone, what the 3s mean. Oh, you're laughing at me? You think I'm silly? abundance of spiritual healing and power. I've also known it to mean the Holy Trinity. So, yeah, what a face that is. Yeah. All right. You're silly, I know. Darlene, will I hear from Kevin anytime soon? You should be hearing from him soon. It could be 3 days to 3 weeks, but it should be pretty soon. Oh yeah, you agree with me? Oh yeah? Butterfly A, when will Marcus contact me? It could be within 4 days, 4 weeks, or sometime in the month of April. There's a 4 around it. Yeah. Jessica, what's upcoming for me in the Pisces? What's upcoming for me in the Pisces? Well, there could be celebration that comes in, balance that comes in, a spiritual connection comes in, or a spiritual practice that you may be doing together that is very rewarding. And it also looks like you're going to have choices around you. There may be other people besides the Pisces around you coming up in the near future. Malika, general reading. Yeah? General reading for Malika. Somebody comes in out of the blue who you haven't spoken to or heard from in quite some time and maybe didn't think that you were going to hear from. You may have a decision to make. There could be celebration around this person. They may be a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, and you can manifest this relationship into anything you want. I think that you're moving past heartbreak and things that don't work for you, and you're moving into a much calmer time coming up. It looks like you're going to have choices, though. There's other people around you. You got a fire sign. You have a Libra. You also have an earth sign here, a Taurus, Capricorn, or a Virgo. So you might have your pick of the litter coming up. Good. I like that. Lay, what am I manifesting soon? I think it's money. I think you got money coming in. Sade, what's the Pisces thinking and feeling for me? What's the Pisces thinking and feeling? Sade.
Republicans and Democrats, we're just working together to solve this problem. That's clearly what your experts do for a long time, and it's a sad event, a lot of sad events.
Okay, the Pisces thinks that you're very successful, thinks that they have a lot of respect for you, thinks that you're adventurous, spontaneous, creative, thinks that there was a reason why the two of you were brought together, thinks that you're balanced, serene, compassionate, loving, and adventurous comes up again. Nikita, general love. You got a Sagittarius around you. You also have a Pisces, Sagittarius and a Pisces. Somebody is going to want to do like wild and crazy things. You're going to be feeling very strong moving forward, and a wish comes true around love. Not feeling anymore like you're stuck in the mud, feeling like things are moving forward, feeling the weight of the world melt off your shoulders, leaving the past in the past and moving on to greener pastures where there's a whole lot more happiness. Chelsea, me and my ex got back together. How's he feeling? How's he feeling? He's feeling good. He's feeling happy. He's feeling happy, yet a little bit cautious. He's prepared to work on things. He's giving it his all, but he's a little bit cautious. He's feeling passionate, intuitive, hardworking, successful, and happy. Blessed, general. General for blessed. Anxiety and despair and depression move into the past. Moving forward quickly to greener pastures. If you're not with anyone right now, you can have a love offer come in with somebody who you won't be able to refuse them. If you are with somebody right now, your current relationship is growing, rekindling, and deepening. If you're not with anyone, a water sign shows up. That's a Pisces, Scorpio, or a Cancer. They may have some money around them, and they may be willing to spend it on you. It's like you got good karma coming in. So whatever it is that you were hoping for, it looks like you're going to get it. Happiness for all. What are Jay currently feeling towards me? Is that the question? What are I? I can't really tell. It doesn't matter. What is this person feeling towards me? Success, creativity, hard work. Success comes up again. A wish comes true. A transformation comes in, and things move forward quickly. RZ. What is going on over there, Dylan? What does Maze feel about me after meeting me today? And maybe holding himself back a little bit. There's more to come. Feels like you're smart, you're intuitive, you're caring, kind, successful, creative. They're going to be working hard on this situation. There's more to come, but they've been holding themselves back. They find you to be attractive.
In addition, we have a number of clinical trials that are looking at a variety of therapeutic interventions. We hope one or more of them will be available. And importantly, as I mentioned to you many times at the infusions, is that we have a vaccine.
I did that one. Cosmic. What's going on with me and Marquis currently? What's going on with me and Marquis currently? It looks like there could be heartbreak and worry. Heartbreak surrounds the situation and worry. Moving forward, I mean, there could be a tower moment and some sharp words, and then getting past all that, you've got karma and justice plays out in this situation. So I don't know what's going on in the situation exactly between the two of you, but if it's some kind of an argument or fight, The powers that be should come in and rectify the situation a little bit. You should see justice, or whoever the victim was in the situation will get justice. But it looks like there could be a fight or some kind of a tower moment coming up with a little bit of heartbreak. J. Lissa, General. You got the world at your feet coming up. You're gonna feel like you got the world at your feet. Success comes in, soulmate relationship comes in. If you're not with anyone right now, an earth sign is showing up. Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. Feeling creative, feeling adventurous, spontaneity is here. I think things are taking a turn for the better for you coming up over the next couple of weeks and months. Divine intervention is here. Tori, will singing bring me successful and fulfilling career if I keep down this path? I'm wondering if it is part of my life's purpose. I get 33% chance that singing career will be successful and fulfilling. But to me, it depends on what you think successful is. Successful singer that's employed, whether they're employed at the club up the street or they're singing at weddings, whatever it is, if that to you is successful, then that, you can be successful. Being the next Beyonce, I'm not exactly sure that that's going to happen. So to me, it depends on what you consider to be successful. To me, I would think that success is just working every night, like having a gig every night. That to me would be successful no matter where it is. I think that you have to answer the question to yourself as to what success is for you and if that would be fulfilling. That's another thing that's very subjective. Like, what is success? If you're supporting yourself, to me, that's successful. But is that what you mean? Or do you mean like you're going to be playing at Madison Square Garden? Like, to me, there's a big difference there. And if you want my honest opinion about people that are in that business, I don't really believe that they're the most talented. I believe that there's much more to it than that, but that's a whole other story. Miss Rosie 37, is Jay interested in me romantically? Yeah, I think so. 70% chance, yes. Valentina, my ex has been very open with how he feels. Should I trust him? I wouldn't trust him 100%, not just yet. It shows he is trustworthy, but I'm not sold 100%. Jelena 90. Will Sam be happy if I text him today? Yes, he will be happy. Sandy, overall general read. Overall general read. You've got choices coming up. And I think they're going to be around love. It looks like you got somebody from your past coming back, and you also have an air sign around you, a Leo, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. The world is at your feet, feeling very stable, feeling very grounded. If you're not with anyone right now, you could have choices between two people. If you are with someone now, your current relationship can move forward, or there could be another opportunity if you want out. Or it could be that your current relationship moves forward. At the same time, somebody from your past comes back. And that person from your past may not be a love interest, but it could be somebody from your past, an old friend, an old coworker, someone that you're thoroughly happy to hook up with or speak to or be in contact with again. Brooklyn, how many days until I get to see him in person? It could be 7 days. 7 days. RZ, why is Timur ignoring me? There could be a third party around this situation with the Three of Cups in reverse. And he's feeling a little heartbroken, a little bit weighed down, and he's got somewhat of a disaster around him. The disaster may not have to do with the love situation, but there could be a disaster around him too. Looks like he's got a whole lot going on. All right, let's cut off the super chats now, and I'll answer for the moderators, because I think he's got to go OUT, and I think that she needs to be changed. You need to be changed? Yeah. And I'll be back on tonight at 10.
Well, it's very much on par. Look, we have areas of the country that's very well. That makes South Korea better than anybody. It's a very tight. You know how many people are in Seoul? You know how big the city of Seoul is? 30 million people. That's bigger than anything we have.
General from Mel.
We have vast farmlands. We have vast areas.
Passion comes in around you. Passion, and maybe talk about a little trip, or even if it's a day trip, but something that would be taking you away from everything that's going on, not right now, but in the near future. So you're feeling successful coming up. You got a knight in shining armor coming in. That person may be a water sign, a Pisces, Scorpio, or a Cancer. Also having choices when it comes to love. Somebody from your past is coming back as well. You might have sharp words for the person in the past. You might also have a Cancer around you. Now, the Cancer could be separate from the water sign. There could be another Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio in addition to this Cancer. So there could be a lot for you to choose from moving forward. Could be a little overwhelming. Zara, what are the next moves of Themis towards me? Things could change quickly overnight around him, and he may be working hard to get back in your good graces. He may be looking for a new beginning coming up. Yeah, that's probably what's going to happen. It may not happen right away. It may take a little bit of time, but I think that that's what's going to happen. All right, guys, I'm going to go. I'll be back at 10. And if anybody wants to join the tarot group, let me know. It's $20 a week, and you get 2 videos. And otherwise, for the people that are in the group, the next video comes, I'll be sending it on Wednesday. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.